The punter and kickoff man, Sam Martin, to get us started. And we are underway from FedEx Field. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Here we go. Let's go. Good team on it. Good team on it. They're going to need some therapy after this. 22, check. Palmer. 22. Check. Palmer. That's it.
On first down, it's Haskins. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Haskins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. That's one of those interceptions watching from up here. The quarterback wide receiver just looked a little out of sync.
They did look a little out of sync. And, yeah, they're going to examine that when they get to the sidelines, and they'll talk about it throughout next week when they watch the tape. But the guy who's going to be there for him, really in his ear, is his center. Because that's a special relationship for a rookie quarterback. Your center handles your line calls. He gets everyone in the proper position to block. He'll be the first guy back to pick you up after you've been knocked down. And that's the guy you watch the extra film with and try and learn the league.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Stafford on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Reuben Foster, the former national champion at Alabama, gets in for the sack. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Deshaun Hand in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Mike 40, Mike 40. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Check Mike 40, check Mike 40. Here we go. 66, pull it, pow, switch it. Check it back, let it go.
They'll hand it off. It's Love. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Under 10, under 10, 10 left.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. On 2nd down, Johnson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Shift, and middle. Left seat. Hey, Haywood.
On 3rd down, Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Montez Sweat in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fielded at the 20. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Twist. Kill. Zoom.
Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
At the 47-yard line.
Check safety.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, 40's Mike, right there. 40's Mike.
On 2nd down, here's Haskins. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on.
Fine.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Here we go, D. Switch. 40's Mike.
Back to the air, Haskins after the pick 6. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, and we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. On 2nd down, it's Love. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
I'm here all day. 40's the Mike. Squeeze. It's coming this way. Here we go. Tight dog. What? Bang.
3rd down, here's Haskins. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a 1st down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Watch tight as well.
At the 39-yard line.
Watch the whip.
Shotgun handoff now for Love. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Check 50, check 50. Jim.
On 2nd and 9, Haskins. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Deshaun Hand picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football, not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Hey, switch gears. Hatchet. He's crashing.
They go play action here on 1st down. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Kill. Showing up. Watch the eye. Check. Hurry. Hey, alert 3. Hey, watch that. Check. Watch safety creep.
Hey, 22.
He's creeping.
Middle. Let's go.
Throwing again. Stafford. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Stafford, eluding the pressure right. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the 1st down marker. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at about the 14. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Check back 40. Check back 40. Right here, right here.
Again on second and 10, it's Haskins. This one complete to Kelvin Harmon. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Guys, out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Tighten up.
Now Haskins on first down. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down. Haskins now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now it's Haskins. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
A good starting spot for the Redskins as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him. On second down now, it's Love. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Lions in the lead.